The UFO incident at Socorro, New Mexico, is one of the most famous in history. On April 24, 1964, in Socorro, New Mexico, a police officer had one of the most famous close encounters in UFO history. What he saw that day was a strange craft on the ground and two mysterious beings standing beside it. It all began when Officer Lonnie Zamora responded to reports of a speeding car on the outskirts of town. As he sped after the vehicle, he heard a loud roaring sound and saw flames in the sky. Thinking it might be an accident, he turned off the road and drove toward the source. What he found there would change his life forever. Sitting in a gully was a white, egg-shaped craft, about the size of a car, resting on four landing legs. Beside it, Zamora claimed he saw two small figures in white suits, who quickly retreated into the object. Suddenly, the craft emitted a loud roar and a bright flame. It lifted off the ground, flew silently over the desert, and vanished into the distance. When Zamora arrived at the site, he found burned bushes, a scorched patch of ground, and deep landing impressions, physical evidence that something had indeed been there. The case was quickly investigated by the Air Force's Project Blue Book, making it one of the few UFO incidents with official recognition. Despite interviews and analysis, no explanation was ever given. So, what exactly did Officer Zamora see that day? Was it a top-secret military craft, a crashed alien vehicle, or something else entirely? Let's take a closer look. On the day of the incident, Zamora was a respected member of the community. He was a veteran police officer with no known history of mental instability or UFO obsession. His account of the incident is detailed and consistent, which lends credibility to his story. However, skeptics argue that Zamora may have been mistaken or even lying. Perhaps the strange craft was a mundane object like a balloon or a cloud. Some have suggested that Zamora fabricated the story for attention or to cover up some kind of police misconduct. However, there is no evidence to support these claims. In fact, the details of Zamora's story have been corroborated by other witnesses. There are also physical clues that support his account. After the alleged UFO sighting, Zamora radioed for backup and other officers responded to the scene. They, too, reported seeing a white egg-shaped craft in the desert. Additionally, the scorched earth and landing marks described by Zamora were consistent with the physical characteristics of the craft he saw. These details, along with the official investigation by Project Blue Book, make it unlikely that Zamora was lying or mistaken. So, what exactly was this mysterious craft? One possibility is that it was a top-secret military vehicle undergoing testing. In the 1960s, the U.S. military was developing new and advanced aircraft, and it's possible that one of these prototypes was being tested near Socorro. However, there is no record of any military tests being conducted in the area at the time. Furthermore, the military has denied any involvement in the incident. Another possibility is that the craft was a crashed alien vehicle. This may sound far-fetched, but it's important to remember that Project Blue Book investigated this case. And despite their best efforts, they were unable to come up with a satisfactory explanation. If the craft was not military and there is physical evidence to support its existence, then what else could it have been? In the end, we may never know for sure what Officer Zamora saw that day in the desert. But one thing is certain, his encounter with the strange craft and mysterious beings left an indelible mark on his life and on the annals of UFO history. Was the Socorro craft an experimental military vehicle or a genuine alien landing? What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos of unexplained mysteries from around the world.